What's up? What's up? This Lower Mav. I'm feeling kind of you know. Fucking, I keep doing these podcasts and they keep like not uploading the audio. I don't know what the issue is, but I'm trying to figure it out. Hopefully, I'm able to upload the thing still. So, the last segment that I recorded, it was a really short, maybe 2 minute podcast. It was on bipolar disorders and whatnot. And I figured this time, since it got deleted, I'll talk about the bipolar disorder as well as things like, drug habits and whatnot. But it'll be quick. So, this episode is about drug habits and disorders. We'll say bipolar disorder, but maybe I'll touch on many things depending on how much time I got. So, the thing that sparked the thought this time, the real nigga thought, it was me just feeling like shit, really, because of the situation that I'm in. And it's really like I shouldn't be in this situation no more, but sometimes you gotta make decisions. But the thing was, I'll get to it because then my mind stopped being so lost. The thing was, I was feeling bad, after feeling okay, I was feeling alright, and then I just started feeling bad. And then, like, I put on some music and I got kind of hype. And it's like, at that point, I was feeling like I might be bipolar and shit. But then I realized that it's not really the bipolar thing. It's, something that my mother tells me all the time is, don't worry so much about your problems. Like, not don't worry about it, but don't take it so hard that it stops you from doing everything else. Or don't think about your problem so much that it stops you from solving the problem. And you realize as a person that sometimes you got to put them problems in the back of your head. You got to put it in the back of your mind so that you're able to get to what you got to get to, really. And sometimes it involves just ignoring the problem entirely. Like with me personally, I tell you my problem. I did before, but I'll tell you my problem again. My problem is the fucking Illuminati. Like that it's not my problem, but it was my problem. I made it my problem. My cousin, he taught me how to not how to, he taught me about the Israelites and whatnot and about our true heritage, just like a nigga learning about this Muslim shit, except, we really not supposed to be Muslim as black people. But he taught me about that, and he taught me about the Illuminati, and I started learning about it on my own, and I started being more interested in the Illuminati than I actually was in the Bible. And, I'm like, this shit gotta be stopped. Like, me, little 14, 15-year-old me, I'm like, yo, this shit gotta be stopped. And by the time I hit 18, I'm like, it's my job to stop this shit. Because ain't nobody else really care about it. Like, seeing the kids in my school, it's like these niggas are so stuck on the dumb shit. Some of these niggas smoking, some of these niggas drink. Most of the niggas is worried about fucking all these bitches. And like, niggas is worried about parties and all this dumb shit, fighting. Bitches having abortions. Like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all niggas. Or what was wrong with y'all niggas. Well, I do know what was wrong with y'all niggas, but the point is, I could have had those problems too. And that's why, I took it as maybe I'm supposed to be the one. Because, a lot of shit I avoided. I ain't smoked for a real long time. I ain't never really feel like I should smoke, but I realized I started drinking real early and whatnot. And I don't know the reasons for these things other than like, nigga trying to chill. One and two, it's like, life is fucking shit. So let me start doing some shit. You know what I mean? But I lost my track of thought. I always do that shit. Fucking, I don't know, man. I'm trying to get, if I get rid of the Illuminati, then I feel better, right? But then I started to get away from that mindset. But I got away from that mindset by pushing the things that are issues that come or stem from the Illuminati existing, issues that exist in our world that do affect me. It affects me by me having to think about it, All day I think about, even though my anger has, I won't say subsided, but I could put it in the back of me now. It's like all day I see things that can be improved, and I see ways that it can be improved, but I can't talk to nobody about it, because the people around me don't care, or, it doesn't seem like something that should be on their radar, even if they do kind of care about it. And the people who run it, I don't know those motherfuckers. So I can't just run up to them like, hey, don't you think this, and this? Don't you want to try this, and this? And the niggas gonna be looking at me just because the way the world works. They gonna be looking at me like, hey, yo, you ain't never done nothing. You ain't never went to school. So why should I even believe that this will be a possibility, you know? They won't look at the facts until you have credentials. They won't look at, the evidence, or they won't even look at the logic until it's given to them by a person who has a certain type of registered background, you know? But aside from that, it's like most of these issues gotta just be pushed to the back of my head, and I know for a fact like it's not bipolar shit, which might be something with a lot of people in the world right now, or I'll say America, with the feeling of you got so much that you're trying to accomplish that you have to push this shit to the back of your head, as I said before, and eventually like that shit's gonna come back. It's not gonna just stay in the back of your head until you solve the problem, or it's not gonna stay in the back of your head until you get shit going for yourself. It's gonna keep coming back, and you're gonna keep feeling weird, in random points. And that's the crazy shit. Like it don't leave. It's gonna come back, and you're gonna feel terrible when it come back because you wasn't thinking about it and you forgot that it was there almost. So that's where I feel like the bipolar disorder come from, or not disorder, but with a lot of people, why it might seem like that. Just by the ways that they be feeling inside that they ignore. On the drug topic, I've been through rehab and shit. I ain't never stick around. Like I do like a week. Um, I don't know how many places I was in. I think it was only like two, but I know I went to one, and them niggas was doing fucking how you say, acupuncture and shit, putting needles in my ear. And I'm like, this high, but I don't really fuck with that. And then it's like seeing the old people in there who is on real drugs. It's like, nigga, that's how I always feel. I mean, I can't say that's how I always feel, but coming from an era where we had like fucking half baked and whatnot, you see half baked, and that nigga woke up in the rehab like I smoke weed, and this nigga from Full House stand up like, you ever sucked a dick for a joint? That shit is funny, but it's real. Like that shit is way different. You can't even compare the shit that niggas be doing for the money that they be doing for the weed. Like, you don't know how many potheads. Like my brother, this nigga, he starts smoking weed, and that's what it is with a lot of niggas in the hood. They smoke weed young, and then it's like their parents ain't gonna pay for it, and they can't go to their parents to get it. So then they start selling drugs and shit to fucking offset the prices. You know what I mean? Like, now I could smoke, and I'm still making money off of this, and I get to do other shit. It's a lot of niggas that work faithfully and smoke faithfully. It's a lot of people I met that them niggas be on it, yo, but they be smoking a whole lot, man. Half they check or something like that go to weed. So it's like, weed, even though this shit, niggas say it might take your ambition away, which it don't. I just think it makes you more of a chill person, and it makes you prioritize things based on your happiness instead of prioritizing things based on success, which is a problem in this world, but it's not a problem in life. Like, we gotta realize it's a difference between life and society and the shit that we gotta do as a part of, so-called civilized people. But there's a difference being in a drug program where you're the only person that smoke weed. Everybody else is in there for some real issues, and them niggas got real stories of passing out and robbing people and fucking selling their body for this shit. When it's like, niggas who smoke weed don't do that. And it alienates you. It alienates you because at the same time as you feeling, fucked up about smoking just because somebody told you shouldn't be doing it, even though personally ain't never really had no adverse effects in your life, or no serious ones. Everything has a bad effect to it in some way, but no serious ones. And for you to be sitting around these people, now you feel alienated from society because you smoke. And you also feel alienated from the people who you're supposed to feel some camaraderie with, because these niggas is going through some crazy shit that you ain't never seen. Shit that you seen with other people, but you ain't never been through it yourself because you ain't never tried none of this shit. I ain't never been on no coke. You had coke heads in there, fucking crack heads from back in the day, fucking alcoholics. Niggas had everything in that bitch. Niggas off the pills. But I can't relate to that at the same time as I can, just because I smoke mad weed. And sorry, I'm mad cold while I'm recording this, but I ain't trying to put no clothes on. Nigga naked, no homo. But fucking this the glory of doing this shit audio. But at the same time with this drug shit, it's like fucking, I forgot what I was saying. These niggas is, I don't even know. It's just the alienating. You can't feel a part of them. And they so like, these niggas was gone, like. And it's like, the life that they live now, just based on what I see, like they might be happy, but it's like, y'all niggas is always here. I know I got shit to do, like in that time period, I'm like, I got a son at home. I wasn't working, but I could have been looking for a job and shit. You know, you had a lawyer tell me, just wait till the shit is over, it's only 3 months. But every time I walk into the courtroom, the judge asks me, what you doing to support yourself? So it's like, y'all niggas don't even like cooperate with the shit y'all be saying to the niggas that y'all dealing with. And it's crazy. But yeah, these niggas, the point was with this drug shit, I know I always read from the point, these niggas, they don't live life. That becomes their life. Their life, instead of doing drugs, whereas the drug became their life. And I could see now, or not even now, but all the time, it was like, I always wanted to do shit. And then I was smoking, so I wanted to smoke and do shit. Like I wanted to smoke and go do shit that I wanted to do. But plans always fell through. Or like, you know, at a certain point, niggas ain't had the money that we should have had, or we was thinking about, you know, that progressing in life shit. And if you're trying to progress in life, it's like you can't just be going out spending money, and then that became the habit of not going out spending money, but staying inside to smoke. And then when you smoke, you gain the tolerance, and you start smoking more, and then you realize that now instead of saving the money and fucking not going out and just smoking sometimes, now you staying inside, smoking all the time, and still not saving nothing, but not gaining no new experiences with your life. So, you know, it's not becoming, or it wasn't ever anything that was like, it's this. Like, even if it felt like that, it was always, I could do other shit. Like my baby shower, that was cool. And, you know, I had a job and shit. Like, this is where most of my issues stem from. Like, niggas scared to death. You know, I'm afraid of losing people and not spending enough time with people. It stresses me the hell out. So, in the terms of my baby shower, you know, I was there the whole day chilling. I didn't think about smoking at all. But then, you know, some niggas came through with a blunt, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna smoke. But that was at the end of it. So, you know, as many times that I could see that I go whole days without smoking. You know, full pothead, went to my sister's house for like a week. And I got a drink while I was out there. Like, I got some wine, but I was just chilling. Because that's how I learned to chill since high school days. Like, that's the only reason why I really do it. Niggas got limited time, always gotta be somewhere. So it's like, let me just get fucked up and not be able to chill faster than going through the motions and shit. But yeah, that's just how it is. Nigga mad cold, I gotta send to my body. But on the drug shit again, it's like I was able to do other shit, and it's not, it takes over, but it don't take over everything, because when I do the other shit, I love it. And I don't think about weed, and it becomes something that I can do and not something that I want to do, you know? So that's the focus of that. I gotta end this video, this audio, because I'm cold as shit, and I don't want to keep vibrating on this fucking podcast. People not gonna listen to this one. I don't know what my voice sound like, but you know, if you've been listening, good looking. Cause I've been talking shit. Like, these real nigga thoughts is really about getting these things off my mind, things that I question and that I can't really you know, talk to nobody immediately. Most of the time I be with my son, and it's like I could talk to him, but he gonna interrupt me trying to say what I'm saying. So it's like I can't really get the thought out to somebody who understands it. So if a nigga listen to these shits, it's like somebody heard it. We had a conversation, even though we wasn't face to face. So good looking for that. There's still real nigga thoughts. Still gonna do the real nigga news. I got all the topics I need. That's it. Peace.